All right, here we go, back with another TikTok banger. You know the drill, we're gonna basically scroll through some TikTok videos that have been sent to me, to do with martial arts, of course, and we're gonna react to them and see what I think of them. Sorry if I look a bit tired, it's currently 1 AM, but I had to get a video filmed today to get out on YouTube, so here we are, pretty ready to go to sleep soon. But one thing you should do before sleep is stretch. It will actually improve the quality of your sleep and it will just make you more comfortable when you're laying in bed. And if you're wondering how do I stretch and what is the most effective way to stretch, then go ahead and check out my flexibility program. You know the drill by now, 12 weeks of structured flexibility routines designed for martial artists, by a martial artist. All of the methods in this program are tried and tested by me. I'm living proof that this program does work. First link in the description of this video if you are interested. Before we start, just want to say, if you can see on the screen currently, I have hit 1 million followers on TikTok, so thank you very much to everyone who follows me on there. If you don't, then go ahead and click follow on there. Probably not going to help much because my long form videos here don't get as many views as my short ones do, so may not be much conversion there, but go follow it if you don't. Okay, without further ado, let's get into these videos. So we've got Street Fighter versus Pro Boxer. Well, I'm assuming that to be honest, they both kind of look like Street Fighters here. Wait, who's the Pro Boxer then? Honestly, neither of these guys look like pro boxers, I can't lie. Okay, well that was a whole lot of nothing, to be honest. I'm still trying to work out who the pro boxer is here. Can you guys tell me? Is it the guy? It's the guy in grey, supposedly. But then he's also getting pieced up. Maybe no, it's not the guy in grey. It's the guy with the Dwayne Wade jersey on. He's supposedly the pro boxer here, but he's not really. He's still swinging way too wild to be a pro boxer, with very little defense or head movement. No head movement whatsoever. He's getting clipped. Anyway, let's move on. This is gonna get on my nerves. You don't look like a fighter. That is the plan. Yeah, but say that, but low-key does look like a fighter. So I don't know what he's making this video for. Although it did get a lot of likes. It got 200k likes. But high key, he's just, you can tell he's in good shape, which does, to an untrained person at least, scream that you might be able to fight. So that's kind of cap, because he does actually look like he can fight. How people think boxers fight in a street fight. Okay, nice boxing technique there. See, if this guy was in that previous video about the pro boxer versus street fighter, I would have believed him. He's got some nice technique. How they really fight. I don't understand. I don't get that. Can somebody explain? How they think boxers fight and he had good technique versus how we actually fight and he was just going a bit wild. I don't get that. And it's got 235,000 likes, so clearly 235,000 people agree with him. I don't really understand what he's trying to say. Is he saying that people think... Is he saying that people think that they're like nice and refined and then when they actually get in a fight they let loose and put some more power in their punches? Is that what he's saying? It's the only thing I can really infer from that. I'm not sure. Like why did he like open up his guard and why did he turn worse after on the second part? I guess he's just putting more power into those shots. Maybe that's what he means. Maybe I'm looking too deeply into this. Gorillas fight. All right, so are you telling me that 100 men could take one of these bad boys? I don't know, because I'm sure you've probably seen the debate, like I've been seeing all over my Reels and TikTok page, about 100 men versus one gorilla. And to be honest, at first I thought, no, there's no way, like 100 men are not beating a gorilla. The gorilla will rip the heads off 99 of them and then throw the last one to the moon. But after thinking about it, 100 men is actually quite a lot of men. That's a fair amount of power there, like manpower. It also depends on what type of men, because if there are 100 average men, is different to 100 athletic / trained men. If it's 100 trained men, then 100% they're going to be able to win, because that's a lot of guys. Because I also heard that apparently a gorilla is about 5 times as strong as a human. I'm not sure whether I've just pulled that out of thin air or whether I have actually... I feel like I read that somewhere, that the average gorilla is like 5 times stronger than the average man. So technically, 5 men versus 1 gorilla would be a fair fight, but then I don't think that would be a fair fight. So I think 100 men would take a gorilla. The number where the gorilla starts to win is when it gets down to about 50 or 60 men. That's when the gorilla starts to come out on top quite easily, quite comfortably. Let me know your opinions in the comments. Am I right or am I talking a load of waffle right now? 3 of the hardest skills to develop in fighting. Not flinching. Yeah, that's a big one. Continuing to feint and move when tired. Again, another big one. And 3, being able to breathe in bad positions. Yeah, number 1, I resonate with that a lot. Because when I'm sparring, I'm extremely flinchy. I'm trying to work on it. I'm a bit better at it now. But I was really flinchy. Like every little twitch that my opponent had, I was like twitching to get out of the way of it. So that's something that I've been working on, is sort of not being so, basically trying to learn that sometimes you take a hit on the gloves and sometimes it's okay to take a hit on the gloves. You don't have to dodge absolutely everything. That's something I've been working on. So that's definitely, and I find that really difficult because my natural instinct is to want to get out of the way of every single attack coming, which means that my defense is quite good, like my evasion is quite good, but then the way I flinch is sometimes way too excessive and it leaves me not able to come in for a counter. So yeah, that's definitely difficult.
If we're being for real, what is with the karate sound effects?
Karate?
Now look, as a boxer myself, yeah, I'm accustomed to making noises when I punch.
Okay.
You know, I'm guilty of it. But bro, what are these noises these karate people are making?
These karate people are making noises called kiais. To be honest, sometimes I do actually think they sound pretty silly as well. So I kind of agree with him on that. But wait, basically what a kiai is meant to be like, it's meant to be a unification of power or energy. So the word kiai in Japanese translates to, is two words, is ki, which is energy, and I, which is to unify or to like unite. So then put together, it quite literally translates to unification of energy. So it's like on a finishing strike or a finishing strike, when karate people kiai, it's meant to like, I guess not boost, but like it's meant to, I don't know really. I like to bring everything together. The kiai is the finishing point to like emphasize your technique. I guess I kind of explained that pretty badly, but that's the idea of a kiai. But yeah, I understand especially from someone that doesn't do karate, a kiai sounds pretty weird, and I'd be pretty like embarrassed to do it in front of someone that doesn't train karate as well.
Like karate, kung fu, taekwondo, what is going on? Bro, I swear to God, yeah, I saw a video the other day, yeah. This guy threw a 3-punch combination.
Yep.
He was coming through like this. Yo. Bro, are you a seagull? Are you a seagull? Like, bro, imagine you get.
Yeah, it does sound pretty weird sometimes, especially when people overdo it.
Anywhere. This brother starts hitting you, going kiai. Bro, you cannot be a real.
No, he knows the word kiai. It's just meant to be like a unification of the technique, like bringing the whole technique together and putting a bit more emphasis on it. Maybe getting that last little bit of power, squeezing that bit of power out of your chest and your stomach. But yeah, that's a kiai. Karate is useless. It would never work in a real fight. Kyokushin, kudo. I'm trying to swipe to see Shotokan on the end of that as well. I don't see any Shotokan. It's an outrage. But yeah, Kyokushin is pretty deadly. It's pretty valid. Kudo as well. I didn't know what kudo was until I did my rating martial arts videos, and then I did a bit of research on all the arts. So kudo is like karate and judo. It's like karate with throws in like a judo gi or judo uniform. I quite liked it. Which would you choose? Okay, let's pick. Specialize in kicks or specialize in takedowns? It's a good question. That is a good question. Kicks, definitely. I feel like kicks are more widely used in combat in general. So to specialize in those would put you levels above your competition. Obviously, specializing in takedowns would be useful as well because, you know, you could then in most positions find yourself a way to get the takedown and put them on the floor. But then to utilize the takedowns, you would also have to put a lot of time and effort into learning some ground game. Whereas if you specialised in kicks, obviously anyway you work hard on all aspects, but if you specialised in kicks, that on its own can be very useful and very good on its own. So kicks, I'm choosing kicks. Got a little clip here from Raphael Agv versus Raymond Daniels. Yeah, this is a good example. So those of you that don't know, Raphael Agv is a sport karate legend, multiple-time world and European champion at point fighting, and then he took it to karate combat, which is full combat karate techniques basically, and he still dominated. So this is proof that point karate, point sparring can be translated into full contact if done properly, like Raphael Agv did here in karate combat, which is pretty legendary. See, yeah, that was really nice. Just a nice timed kick catch and punch there in for the ground and pound. Yeah, and also you can see here, he's also moving around, again, like he was in point sparring, which again shows that that style does work. You can make it work. Anything works. Any martial art will work if you train it properly, if you use it correctly. Again, which is what he demonstrated very well when he went into karate combat. And that is where we're going to leave it for this video. Thank you for watching. If you did enjoy it, please let me know. Let me know if you'd like to see me react to more of martial arts TikTok. And if you are interested in getting those high kicks for your training, then go ahead to the first link in the description of this video and check it out. Thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next one.